Welcome back to Mega Man What If, the show where we look at what if events in the Mega Man timeline were different. Today we are continuing the adventures of the ultimate weapon turned good Sunstar. In the last part, we saw how Ra Moon's ultimate weapon, the sun god Sunstar, had been going around decimating planets one by one until eventually being sealed away in the Star Droid planetoid. Wily then found the planetoid and turned it into the Wily Star and reawoke the Star Droids. Mega Man was able to stop all of them until Wily reawoke Sunstar. And while he did try to command Sunstar, Sunstar did not listen and attacked Wily before turning toward Mega Man. The two would then have a climactic battle, and while it was the hardest that Mega Man would have had to fight at the time, he did manage to come out on top. Mega Man then tried to help Sunstar, much to his surprise. He tried to tell Mega Man that his core was damaged and that he could explode at any time. But Mega Man, remembering what happened to Blade a few months prior, decided to not listen to Sunstar and try to take him back to Earth. Using the help of Tango, they were able to get him into Rush and escape the Wily Star. However, this left the Wily Star intact. Wily would then return to it and find another ancient artifact from Ra Moon, a tablet that detailed something known as the New Moons. We begin with Mega Man, Tango, and Sunstar in Rush space as they are flying back toward Earth. Sunstar stares down at the blue planet. It looks beautiful. He's never felt that way about a planet before. All the times before, they were simply things for him to conquer or destroy, but this was different. He didn't know how to process these new feelings. As soon as Rush approached Light Labs, they could see Dr. Light and Roll waiting for them.
Rock, you did it!
I'm glad to see you back in one piece, my boy. The two then looked shocked as they saw Rock come out alongside another robot. Rock and Tango helped Sunstar out. He could barely even stand from his injuries. Doctor, we need to hurry. He's in critical condition.
Is that?
A Star Droid? Yes, but he's not like the others. He's good. I know he is. Roll looks concerned, but Dr. Light thinks for a moment, then nods. Okay, take him in immediately. Roll stands in their way.
Wait, Doctor, that's one of the Star Droids. They tried to destroy the entire planet.
I'm well aware, Roll, but the other Star Droids were upfront about their intentions. They weren't ones for subtlety. If Mega Man is saying that this Star Droid is good, then I trust him. She hesitantly moves to the side as Dr. Light starts walking into the lab. Otto, I need your assistance immediately.
Oh, come on, Doc. I'm not even halfway done with these rush adapters yet.
This was Otto, a newly developed robot master that Dr. Light created in order to help with machine development. Those can wait. This will be an incredibly delicate procedure, and I will need all the help that I can get.
Look, I know I said that I couldn't fix anything, but this is a bit sudden.
He then watches as Mega Man and Tango bring in Sunstar, with a shocked expression.
You want me to fix that thing? I haven't even fixed a regular robot master yet.
Roll then gets close to whisper something to him.
Oh, and don't worry, this isn't any normal robot master. This one is prone to kill you.
Oh, is that all?
Rock then comes over and puts a hand on his shoulder. It's okay, Otto. I know that you can do it. He gives Otto a reassuring smile. Otto seemed to relax, at least slightly.
Thanks, Mega Buddy. Alright. Eddie, let's do this.
Otto and Dr. Light got to work on Sunstar. As they opened him up, they found his Nova Core, which, yes, was damaged. One wrong move, and the lab, possibly even the entire planet, could blow. They were both extremely careful as they began opening it up and trying to piece it back together. As this was going on, a memory re-emerged in Sunstar's head, one from long, long ago. An army of Kuiper droids were currently in battle with a Star Marshal, these being gigantic, powerful robots who strive for justice throughout the universe, the mortal enemies of Ra Mu. Mars, one of the Star Droids, was firing his photon missiles at the Star Marshal, laughing to himself. Ha 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 ha! Take that, Star Marshal scum! Hey, Sunstar, come here! We can take this guy on together! Sunstar had his back turned to him. Fool, you do not need my power for this. Handle it yourself, you inferior life form. You're not very fun, are you? Oh well, more for me then! Sunstar awoke, and he was still in the lab. It wasn't a dream. He got up and walked outside. It was now nighttime. It appeared that everyone in the lab was asleep. As he stood out there, standing in the grass, he looked up toward the stars and the moon. I don't belong here. He reached up, his newly repaired arm, up towards the moon, attempting to grasp onto it. Suddenly, Sunstar felt a hand be put on his shoulder.
Hey, pal, you found out a place too?
It was that green robot from before. Sunstar believes he was called Otto. You too? But don't you live on this planet? Tango had also come out with Otto riding on his shoulder. He walked over onto Sunstar's shoulder and began nuzzling up against his head.
Hey, it don't matter where you're from, pal. I mean, take a look at me. I was created by Dr. Link, the most proficient scientist in all the world, and I'm told that I have to make things just as good as him? I mean, I was just made a couple days ago, and yet I had to fix you. But, hey, I did it. And look at you now. Listen, I know it doesn't mean much for me. I mean, we only just met. But got you on purpose. I mean, I don't know what it is, but we all have our own purpose. It's what us robots are for. So, you just gotta find it.
Find my purpose. Sunstar looks back up at the moon, and he remembers what Mega Man said. Peace. I will protect this world's peace. The next day, Sunstar awoke inside the lab again. He actually decided to stay, and as he was doing a bit of exploring, he found a very nice vase. Very shiny, very clean.
I'm gonna stop you right there. It took me 2 entire days to get all of the dust off of this vase, and I am not going to risk you breaking it.
Roll was still very much against their new house guest and had been watching him like a hawk all morning. It's very nice, like freshly brushed teeth. This response caught Roll completely off guard.
Thank you?
I'm sorry, was that not right?
No, it's fine, just a little weird.
She was getting a bit used to Sunstar now, realizing that he might actually just be a big weirdo. Ah, Sunstar, there you are. I was wondering if you would like to accompany Rock and I to the first annual robot tournament. Robot tournament? As in a challenge of skill? It was set up by the World Robot Alliance. They're trying to help bring peace between humans and robots. Peace? Yes, I think I shall accompany. Splendid! I have an old colleague who's going to be there as well. I hope that you two can get along. And with that, they start heading off to the World Robot Alliance Stadium for the first annual robot tournament. Upon arriving at the stadium, when they get inside the lobby, they are met by Dr. Mikhail Cossack, his daughter Kalinka, and the two robot masters he brought to participate in the tournament, Ringman and Skullman, who do not look happy to see Sunstar. So you are the star droid that Thomas is harboring. Do you know what your kind has done to my family?
Papa, I'm scared.
Kalinka grabs onto Skullman's hand and clutches it tightly. Stand back, Kalinka. I'll make sure he doesn't get you. Skullman readies his buster to attack at any time. Take one more step, Star Droid, and I will rip you limb from limb. The sun is out. It's a very beautiful morning, wouldn't you say? Sunstar was not fazed by their threats whatsoever. Yes, I suppose so. Cossack started to feel bad for yelling at him. In fact, taking a better look, he doesn't even look like one of the Star Droids that they fought.
So, you are a good Star Droid?
Kalinka slinks out from behind Skullman, looking a bit more relieved. Looks like it. Should have said something sooner. He puts his buster away. I still don't buy it. If you do anything suspicious, I will cut you down. Rock and Dr. Light were watching from behind the corner. See, Doctor? I told you, he's good. It certainly seems that way. I'm glad. Now, let's hurry on to our seats. The match is about to start. Sunstar watched in awe as crowds of humans and even other robots were watching two very skilled and powerful robot masters duking it out down inside of the battle stadium. This was a complete shock to Sunstar. He never knew that fighting could be used as entertainment. Was this what Mars was talking about? Why Mars seemed to enjoy it so much? He finally thought that he understood. He then turns his head to look at Rock, who is smiling and cheering alongside the crowd. So, this is the peace that you are fighting for. Sunstar smiles. Meanwhile, deep in the reaches of space is the Wily star. Wily has been trying everything he can to locate what the ancient tablet called the New Moons. Wily had used the technology in the Wily star in order to revive the Mega Man killers, such as Anchor, who was currently brooding in the corner as he was annoyed that he could not go back down to Earth and have a rematch with Mega Man. Doctor, are you sure about this? You remember what happened last time you trusted Raw Moon, don't you? Yeah, I'm with Quinn on this one. That guy doesn't play fair. Shouldn't be a problem. I'm sure that we all can take care of them, if not just me.
Yeah, guys, relax. We got this.
This was Buster Rod G, the leader of the Genesis unit, which Wily also revived thanks to the Wily star.
Oh yes, just waltz in there without a plan, without thinking like you always do.
This is Megawater S, the brains of the Genesis unit. Now, let's just calm down. I'm sure Dr. Wily has a perfect plan. And this is Hyperstorm H, the final member of the Genesis unit, the muscle, and the one who keeps it all together. Lord Wily, I do believe their concerns are valid. What happens if they turn against you?
Have you not learned by now, Shadow Man? I always have a plan.
Wily inserts the tablet piece into some capsule-like device. Wily then goes over to a control console and hits a button. It seems that the Wily star then automatically starts moving toward wherever this capsule is getting some coordinates from, until they reach their destination. It seemed to resemble a moon.
Alright, Raw Moon. Let's see what this final present you left me is.
And that is the end of What If Sunstar Turned Good, Part 2. Thanks to Sunstar not destroying the Wily star, the events of Mega Man 6 never happen. However, what is coming on the horizon? What will Wily find on this new moon? Leave a comment down below on what you think will happen next, and if you have any other what-if suggestions for me that we might be able to tackle. Leave a like and subscribe if you like the Mega Man what-if content, and I will see you guys next time.